Hey, good morning everyone. It's Calvin here. I just want to do a quick video update intraday on the SPY and Apple. Perfect, guys. Went right into my level to the penny. Guys, do me a favor once again. Go into my previous video. Check it out. Called out this level. This was the target. And look at that beautiful pullback. Off this pivot high off the last candle over here. Two dual moving averages. Strong resistance, guys. I actually wanted to do a nice beer call spread here to turn my spider trade into an iron condor, but there just wasn't enough premium, so I stepped aside. But beautiful drop we're getting, guys. Look at intraday, guys. Whenever I see this kind of reversal and gap fill doesn't hold, that usually it's pretty weak. But right now we're still basing here, so we have to see which way this wants to break. Does it want to reverse higher or go lower? But I actually did do a trade today on Apple. A little bit on the risky side, but after the news that came out late last night, I heard that the European lines in China, and over across the country, the lines were shorter than expected, and that's why you're seeing this nice drop on Apple today. So I actually sold the 605 bear call spread. I wanted to do the 610, but I was really patient, but the premium by then deflated too much, so I actually did a 605. So I shouldn't take out these previous highs. That just wouldn't be in the cards, in my opinion. I think $600 is going to be a strong resistance now. On top of that, we also made a head and shoulders pattern, guys, here, and the target actually comes up to the pivot low here. So I'm expecting a little more further downside. Based on this drop, guys, I did the once again the 605. So any retrace right here, guys, we're into the 20 period moving average on a time count. I know we're getting a nice fall, but still we're holding this trend line here. So if this breaks, I'd like to see it test this low right here, guys, at 589, and ultimately the low from right here, guys, a few days ago on Wednesday, and then ultimately gap fill at 585, which you can see on the daily chart. The only thing I was kind of scared on this one, I didn't have any daily chart support, but we have downtrends pretty much on all the intraday time frames, like the 10-minute, 60-minute. So I was didn't have a problem doing it, but still have to monitor closely. Right here, guys, the 585 is your next level, and looking pretty weak, guys. We're not getting any kind of balance, guys, on the 200-day moving average. That's got to raise red flags, in my opinion. Okay, guys. Also, I was looking at Google. It looks like all these other tech stocks are very strong, and Apple is just absolutely lagging and very weak compared to these other leading tech stocks. Look, Amazon, Google are all up, and I looked at Apple, just getting decimated once again today. So let's see how it works, guys. I mean, still, these are my levels intraday, and I think it's right at the low of this candle, guys. So trade working out beautifully so far. Based off this bear flag, we have a time count, guys, into resistance, guys. What a 618 retrace, pretty close to a 618 retrace. These moving averages are coming down, and if we close below this 10 period moving average right here on a 10-minute chart, I think we're testing the lows here, guys, if this breaks here. But we don't see enough volume right here. But I would like to see increased volume right here on the sell-off. Let me see how much time is left on this 10-minute candle. Only 1 minute left, but nonetheless looking pretty good, guys. Already up on the trade very nicely. So I will update you guys at the end of the day and see how all these trades are working out. Right now it's looking pretty great. Okay, so these are the levels intraday. Also, obviously we have the 20 moving average, the 50, the 150 period moving average, and then ultimately this is your major spot right here. $600 psychological number, obviously, and then you have the 200 declining very sharply. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping this will slope all the way down to around below 600, so that'll be my stop out. And if it does come to the last hour of the day, I could watch 600, and that would be my line in the sand. Okay, guys, that's my trade I did today on Apple. Pretty nice profit so far. I will update you guys if anything changes. I'll talk to you guys later.